Have you ever wanted to do something but stopped yourself because you were afraid of failing? Maybe you wanted to start a business, change careers, or ask someone out on a date. But the fear of failing convinced you to not follow through. For much of my life, I believed failure was something to avoid. If I failed, it would bring me embarrassment and shame. It meant I wasn't good enough. I wasn't capable, and I had wasted my time. Then one day I began questioning the meaning of failure. I asked myself, what if there is no such thing as failure? Think about it. When a child learns to walk, do we call it a failure every time they fall down? Of course we don't. They're learning. Every attempt teaches them something new. Eventually they begin to walk. Some of the greatest inventors in history are remembered because they failed thousands of times before succeeding. They didn't consider those attempts failures. They considered them information. They simply discovered another way that didn't work. Then they tried again. This changed my relationship with failure. I'm not afraid to fail. I do my best at whatever I'm drawn to do. Most of the time, things work out fine. Sometimes they don't work out the way I expected. But that doesn't mean I failed. It usually helps me better understand my true path. Because things that feel like failure shift my course. They teach me what isn't meant for me. And knowing what isn't meant for me helps me better understand what is. The fear of failure simply makes it harder to start. It makes things seem like they're a bigger deal than they really are. Letting go of the fear of failure can take a big burden off of you. And if there's no such thing as failure, then you don't have to worry about failing. You can move toward the things that feel important to you because you have nothing to lose. You only have something to gain. You will either succeed or learn. Those are really the only two outcomes. And at the end of it, you'll have a better understanding of yourself and your direction in life. I listen to and follow my intuition the best I can. I believe my intuition is communication from my higher self. And I trust that if my higher self believes I'm capable, I will succeed in some manner. If your intuition continues nudging you toward a particular direction, there's probably a reason for that. Maybe you're capable of much more than you currently believe. Maybe that direction is important to your life in ways you can't yet see. It doesn't mean every attempt will be successful. It means the direction is likely worth exploring. The end result may surprise you. A lot of the time you will succeed. Either that or you will learn. For me, the only thing that truly resembles failure is giving up on something I feel called to pursue. Because the moment I give up, I stop learning. I stop growing. I stop giving life the opportunity to surprise me. And I love it when life surprises me. That is when I grow the most. Imagine how different life might feel if you stopped being afraid of failure. Imagine applying for that job, starting that business, having that conversation, or pursuing that dream without worrying about whether you'll succeed. Because even if things don't go the way you hoped, you haven't failed. You've gained experience. You've gained information. You've become more prepared for your next attempt. So I'd like you to consider something. The next time you're afraid of failing, ask yourself, what if failure isn't real? What if this is simply another opportunity to learn? My hope is that you'll begin taking chances you would have avoided before, because those chances may lead you exactly where you're meant to be. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments. I'll do my best to provide clarity. I wish you success. Thank you for watching. Take care.